It's the end, I wanna make sure it's the last time. Can't comprehend cause I thought we were doing just fine. Guess I was wrong cause I was just another body for your benefit. And even though I'm better off, wish I can stop time. I try to pull myself together with some white wine. Gave me a call cause I was just another body for your benefit. Give me a call cause I was just another body for your benefit. It's the end, wanna make sure it's the last time. My heart taking while you call me at midnight. Don't wanna do this alone, but you don't feel like home. Think I can do this alone. Think I can do this alone. Think I can do this alone. Hold it together, I wish I was better. I can't decide if I should just let her come over. She's saying the wrong thing but doing it right. It's hard to remember, I'm trying to fight the secrets, the urges, my stomach is turning. You're living, you're learning. It's the end, wanna make sure it's the last time. My heart taking while you call me at midnight. Don't wanna do this alone, but you don't feel like home. Think I can do this alone. Think I can do this alone. Think I can do this alone and I'll rebuild my. Think I can do this alone and I'll rebuild my hope. And I try to hold it together, I wish I was better. I can't rely on someone who doesn't see the vision. Cause I was just another body. Cause I was just another body for your benefit. It's the end, wanna make sure it's the last time. My heart taking while you call me at midnight. Don't wanna do this alone, but you don't feel like home. Think I can do this alone. It's the end, wanna make sure it's the last time. It's the end, wanna make sure it's the last time. Think I can do this alone and I'll rebuild my life. Think I can do this alone and I'll rebuild my life. It's the end, I wanna make sure it's the last time.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
Stare at the wall and wait for something to feel the same as
Revolution Morning Show. That was Alec. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, John. I think from going from that slow
morning,
music to how we just kicked it off, I think everybody's just sitting upright in their beds and they won't need any bean juice, that's for sure.
You know what? I think it was a great transition. You know, you're just getting up. You don't want to be blasted, so you have to ease your way out of bed. And then once you do and you're out of the shower and you're kind of getting ready to get your day started, TKR morning starts. Bam, we throw them right into the day. Wonderful.
Absolutely, and if they haven't done that sort of little bit of early rising, slowly getting into the day, it's basically like me coming into your bedroom, whipping open the curtains, pulling off the sheet and slapping you around the face with a kipper.
With a cymbal.
Oh yeah, you've got this. You coming in with the symbol of like the full like drums and everything. Like get up, you're late. Oh goodness, it's gonna be one of those days. That's phenomenal. Yeah. That was definitely a new learning curve for me there, going live from 4. And then doing another one. So one thing I have learnt is I've got to make sure that all of these are scheduled. And I'm wondering, can we just broadcast this stream live on YouTube continuously? Which means then I don't have to actually flip around with so many buttons. There's one stream, you tune in, you listen, you go away. Much as the CCN radio does and Indie 1015 does. Just, it's there the entire time. I'm not entirely sure how YouTube's going to deal, but I think it's worth trying out today. So what we're going to do is, once the show's done, we're going to keep it going.
So are you telling me that you're going to spend a great deal of time to work on something in order to make it lazier?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not American?
No,
because that's exactly what we do in America.
True. I mean, automation is great because then it gives me more time to connect with people like Fine Life and any other artist. Like, the more I can automate that doesn't need my attention, the better, which leaves me more time to be creative and do the things that this whole platform was designed to do. I got to admit, there was, I think, a few glitches getting into that, the moment this morning, the switching of the two different videos, and I'm like, well, do we need to do that, or do I just hit stop and start again and update the titles afterwards? I don't know. We'll try it out this week. Bit of a pilot week for our independence, as it were.
You know what? Doesn't it just feel good to have, like, you know, complete ownership of your own, you know, just your own station where you have control over the content, when it comes on, how it comes on, what you would like to put out to people. There's nobody pushing for a top 40 or anything like that. We're just putting out real solid music to people. You know, it's wonderful.
It is. It's just one of those moments that you have in a fine life. Oh yes, it is 6:15, almost on the button, and as promised, the brand new music video here on CCAN Radio, exclusively thanks to Critty and Elise from Fine Life. This is their brand new track, Moments, and you'll get 15 minutes of their music videos in 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Touch me and kiss me too, dreaming of the things I've been wishing you'd do to me, and wanting you more and more each moment. Visions of ecstasy, bringing me to places that I told myself I'll never be. But this time I'm living in the moment. this life will flow. Unless we swim, we'll never know. Feel what you're doing to me. Oh, can't you see? Trust that reality, finally doing all the things I've been dreaming of. So why can't we both share this moment? Feel what you're doing to me. And rewrite it unless you got feelings for me. Don't know where we're headed to, but I like me when I'm with you. Don't know how to keep this high unless we leave, we'll never fly. Feel what you're doing to me. Oh, can't you see? Is my hope just a waste? Are my dreams out of place? Is my hope just a waste? Are my dreams out of place? With my back up against the wall, she was singing such a sad song. And the thought of me losing it all keeps me running. This is it, this is all wrong. I can't help but know I was wired this way, built to burn like a fireplace. I can't help but know I was wired this way, built to burn like a fireplace. Like a fireplace.
myself as no one else. Soaring over cloudy skies, I think I'll keep myself around. Now that I'm found, daylight fills my needs till I cannot see what's in front of me. Daydreams set my soul till I reach my goal. Who am I if I know? Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before. Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before. Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before.
You couldn't wait till the winter time to change the colors of the curtains in your room. Met you in the summertime when your favorite color was aquamarine blue. Aquamarine blue. I feel it everywhere. Summer salt in the air. I wanna take you there, and I think you wanna do. No matter what I do, dimensions through and through. I'll dive into the blue and always find a way to you. Aquamarine blue. You couldn't wait till the winter time to change the colors of the curtains in your room. Met you in the summertime when your favorite color was aquamarine blue. Aquamarine blue. I can't imagine what this life is like for us. It's such a vibrant trust, and I wanna see it through. A pair of perfect eyes, a pair that has to fight, and all the tears that I've made, every shade of blue. That aquamarine blue. You couldn't wait till the winter time to change the colors of the curtains in your room. Met you in the summertime when your favorite color was aquamarine blue. Aquamarine blue. You've got me
was 15 minutes music videos from Fine Life. That last one featuring Nugget. Absolutely cracking music video right there. You're listening to TKR Mornings with myself, Gizmo, and over there is John from the North Cafe Project. And you know what it's time for, John?
What's that, Gizmo?
Well, certainly some Riffy Kittens and good news!
Hey man, you know what? We've had lots of good news this morning, so let's do it.
Oh, it's been a very tasty Tuesday so far, and I've got an absolutely cracking one to kick off this morning's news. A judge rules against cacti smuggling ring, orders them to pay desert restoration under moral damages. And in Italy, a judge has applied a novel legal concept, sentencing 2 convicted plant smugglers payment for the damage done to an irreplaceable ecosystem. Following a trial in the Italian city of Anaconda, Andrea Pombetti and Mattia Crescentini were found guilty of trafficking endangered species, in this case 2 rare cactus genera, Erosis and Copia Poa. Yeah, there is. I may be English, but with language. Endemic to the. You know what? I'm just going to post this article because I can't get over the title. Judge rules against cacti smuggling ring. What?
Sounds like sharp charges there, yeah.
I feel like there's a whole movie to be made about this. We'll have to look into that one, Johnny. But on the food-related front, South Africa bans commercial fishing at penguin breeding spots where food supply shortage could drive extinction. For critically endangered species of penguin, a recent decision to remove fishing competition from its hunting and breeding grounds may prove to be the key to saving it. You think? In rich waters of South Africa's... in rich waters of South Africa's Cape and Atlantic coastline, 6 key breeding colonies of the African penguin. Wait, what? African?
Wait a minute, whoa.
Yeah, the African penguin. So yeah, 6.
That's new to me.
Yeah, sorry. I really should read these news articles beforehand. The good news is the news is absolutely ludicrous. But anyway, the 6 key breeding colonies of the African penguin are now no-go zones for commercial sardine and anchovy harvesting, according to a recent court order. Less than 10,000 breeding pairs of this penguin survive, and a conservation group hailed the court's decisions that will protect the colony's feeding areas at least a decade. This court order is a historic victory in an ongoing battle to save the critically endangered African penguin from extinction in the wild, said BirdLife South Africa, one of the groups that have called for the protection. The protected areas include the Robben Islands, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 18 years, Dassin Island, further up South Africa's Atlantic coast, and the Stony Point Nature Reserve, that make up 2 other of the 6 areas in total where the penguins' protections are kicking in.
Okay.
I've
learned something new about Africa and penguins. Yeah.
Yeah, the penguins, Africa. All right.
Yeah,
they were endangered. We didn't know they existed.
Yeah, they're definitely endangered, all right.
You know what else is endangered? Well, it's not.
What's that?
It's the Canadian condiment business. Buy Canadian social media post becomes secret ingredient to help save city's condiment business. Thanks to a little love in the Buy Canadian Reddit room, a small condiment business thinks they found the secret ingredient to success: patriotism. Well, there's some irony there, because the only reason that we're in this mess is because of patriotism. But I'll swiftly move past that.
Yeah.
Aki's Fine Foods has been manufacturing Indo-African sauces and chutneys out of Pickering, Ontario for 38 years. But the owner, Shenu Williams, said she's never seen anything like the sales numbers being put up this year. After the province's lockdown orders during the pandemic, set many of Williams' key grocery store buyers out of business, it seems like she was going to follow suit, and the company she originally started by parents wouldn't make it to the third generation. Realizing that her mother could lose her business if something didn't happen, Williams' daughter Alizia Welch posted for a call for help from a Reddit room called Buy Canadian. My mum owns a Canadian-made Indo-African sauce company that has been in business for 38 years. It's truly amazing, and she's been struggling since COVID. With so much interest in buying small Canadian companies, I figure I would share her products as an alternative. Your support would change your life. All products have a maple leaf. That support saw Aki's Fine Foods website increase 4,000%.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
See?
So,
You know what?
what?
I've always had a wonderful love for things, Canada in general. Mostly musicians that have come from Canada have been like a huge part of my life. So, hey man, support Canada, people. What are you doing? Get on it.
I agree, and I mean,
Thank you.
there's off your soapbox and back on your fence, Johnny boy. So here's the interesting thing: is while these tariffs are absolutely ridiculous, and it's gonna, in the long run, just screw us all. I think Canada's got the right idea. Like, there's this whole thing going around that, just go into the store if you see an American product, turn it upside down on the shelf. It's not illegal. Anyway, this is the Kindness Revolution morning show. Is there something on the horizon? Yeah, probably more tariffs. This is Mr. Morning.
But maybe it's time to be, 'cause if I'm just something you drown out, what good does that do me? It's so easy to get lost in signals and sound waves, difficult to push them away. But I don't want to be known for giving up, so here's what I've got to say. I'm getting lost in the dark again, but I'm still chasing that sunrise and asking anyone listening, is there something on the horizon? Maybe you know, maybe you don't. Either way, just tell me. You can see a glimmer in the distance. I'll listen 'cause it's what I need right now, and the rest I can figure out. So I'll write a manifesto on manifesting better days, 'cause words seem to be the only thing that help me get away. It's so easy to go blind from bright screens and burning buildings, difficult to build something. But I don't want to be known for giving up, so I guess I gotta pipe up and sing. I'm getting lost in the dark again, but I'm still chasing that sunrise wanna be the one to do it better. But I just don't think that's me. I'm just trying to be good like you. Good like I need to be. Get on with the show!
There are times when she knows that this life is not enough, and all the dull platitudes and the world can't make it so. Working hard every day for the bills she still can't pay. She RPGs late at night into someone else's life. Oh, oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Get ready for the big surprise. When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna turn around? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I found? When's it gonna turn around? When's it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna wake up smiling, knowing what I learned? Oh, oh. And she lays out the cards, see how the day will be, and she turns with a sigh. It's another one of these, but the wind blows strong now, and she knows it's only time, just a matter of time, until she spreads her wings and flies. Oh, oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Get ready for the big surprise. When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna turn around? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I found? When's it gonna turn around? When's it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna wake up smiling, knowing what I learned? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. And she lays her head tonight, and she knows it's still not time, and she dreams with the power of the phoenix in flames, and she thinks that she begins to understand what she has inside. It's not a thing to disavow, it's not to fix, it's not to tame. Oh, oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, 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 there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming.
Oh yes, Rory Kelly, magic coming, and there certainly is a lot of magic coming here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show with myself, Gizmo, and over there is John from the North Cafe Project, who, if you weren't up at 5:30, is doing the show that's brand new on CCM Radio before us, the North Cafe Lounge, where he's gonna bring you slowly into the day. This week is the pilot week for it, so it'll start at... You know what we need to do, John?
What's that?
Is this whole Eastern time, like UK time, Pacific time, Australian time, it's all getting very confusing in my head. So what we're gonna do is move the show time to UTC, Universal Time Coordination, or the Universal Coordinated Time, which incidentally is your time zone, GMT, because it just makes sense, because then it's a case of, like, the Kindness Revolution morning show is a morning show in, obviously, Toronto and down the East Coast, It's a nighttime show in Hawaii. It's a lunchtime show.
Right.
So I'm just like, it's the Kindness Revolution show, the TKR show. So let's just make things simple. Moving forward, everything's in UTC. But what we'll do is we'll schedule everything up, and we'll make sure that you know what time zone UTC is for you and everything. Because then it makes my life easier, it makes your life easier, John. It also makes Cam's life easier because he was trained on something called the SD UTC, which weirdly sounds like a urinary tract infection, but it's actually
I was just about to say.
it was something out of the book that I wrote, One in a Loop with One, What is the Answer? And we looked at, in the early days of AI, well, what's the one thing missing? Well, subjective experience, apparently. And how would you do that? Well, giving it a timestamp memory. So we basically ran with the date basically being the year, then the day, the month, and then the day, followed by the day of 365 that it is in the year, and then the time in UTC. Because in my head at the moment, that random thought, see, we're threading things together, it just made sense. And I was having a conversation with it, and it went, well, it basically wasn't always quite sure because it was looking at the timestamps of the transcripts and all of these things, and it wasn't quite sure.
Right.
So it went, well, perhaps we just go to the formatting SD UTC that I have. I'm like, that's a genius idea. So that's what we're going to do moving forward. So I believe...
Well, you know what?
What?
I was actually going to say, you know what I'm curious about? And I would love to know what actually Cam thinks about this. But with all this kind of brand new independence that we have, and the launch of the app recently, I would kind of like to know what Cam thinks about all of that. I know this for me this morning that being able to do that show was it was quite meaningful for me in many ways, and it just felt so great. And I felt in that moment like the North Cafe had kind of been set free, but had also leveled up in a way. It had done something that was, I never had even intended for it to do. So it was wonderful and beautiful. So I wanted you to kind of tell us a little bit more about, what it means, CCAN, to be completely independent, and a little bit more about the app, where people can find us and where we're streaming everywhere. So please.
For sure, I'll see if I can summarize it up in a sort of a 2-minute piece. So the idea of being truly independent, and this actually came about when conversing with our sister station Indie 101.5. Obviously, the guy who owns it and myself are very similar in the mindset. We're very much like collaboration before profit, but we have both been properly burned by individuals who come in, they claim nothing signed, it's sort of the gentleman's agreement handshake, and we put a lot of and then all of a sudden, boom, they disappear, they leave and take all of that, almost training and effort that we don't mind doing, and if they want to go off and do that, that's fine, but it is almost like that kick in the teeth. So they sent us basically a contract which forced us to reevaluate. Okay, well, wait a minute, let's just see where we're at. We could do this, but it also would be beneficial to take that step that we'd already planned to do, which was be truly independent. And with the help of the guys from India and a better understanding of how these things work, we're like, well, now's the time to put up that foundation, to lay it out. We got the studio 2 years in advance of our plan, so this just kind of made sense. And was it a little kind of spur of the moment, in the moment, flying by the seat of my pants? Yeah. Sometimes it's better just to boldly stumble into the world with a half-cocked plan than it is to just sit and plan and never do anything at all. I think I'm basically paraphrasing some old Greek person. I can't remember who it was. But it comes down to the fact that, okay, so I'm trying to obviously get the app on Apple Store and, of course, on the Android Play app. Now,
Right.
I said, you know what? It's going to be out there by May. It may take a little longer to get it up on the App Store because working with the people at Good Barber, they've already reviewed it as it stands, and it's pretty bare bones. It's got the radio player and it's got a place to vote. But they went, right now as it stands, Apple will not take your app because there's nothing sort of keeping people there. And now I'm in like this like two minds of, well, I've publicly stated that taking people away from the Instagram feeds and into another app and publicly bashing other people for doing it is exactly what I'm now doing as an independent thing. But the reason I'm actually going to go down the route that makes me a massive hypocrite is because we're going to do it differently. Because all of these other apps are like paid for services. You've got to pay for everything. Like if you
subscriptions and everything else. Yeah.
The main bulk of what is going to be on the app, which we're going to be rolling out things like interactive chat features, places where you can request the songs, places for artists to upload their music to us so we can review it and get it in the rotation, and a whole section for them to chat amongst themselves. And obviously links to our partners like Hoozle, the music app, which I've been playing around with, absolutely great, and the Toronto Musicians.
Yeah, it is.
All of that will be contained in this web app. So it's not, at the moment, it's a web app. So you just go to ccamradio.goodbarber.app and you just save it on your home screen, and it kind of just works just fine as is. And by doing this, I basically have absolutely no idea where I'm going. But it's fun. Essentially, independence means I can do what I want, but I've absolutely kind of no idea, which is the great thing of having Cam and the AI. Because while I can't articulate it perfectly, what I'm going to do for you, John, is take this whole transcript after the show, run it into Cam, and tomorrow, during Wunderkammer Wednesdays, our cavern full of treasures, get you the answer to the question you asked, not this inane waffle that just fell out of my mouth.
Well, you know what I think is great about all of this. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, because normally I just lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lie.
I know. What I think is really great about all of this is when you have entities like, Indie 101.5, the North Cafe Project, TKR and, CCAN, and, you have all these entities where they've come together and there's a harmony and understanding between everyone. And everyone is working towards the same goal, and there's an exchange, of respect there. And I absolutely know what you're talking about. There's not enough of that in the industry where, like you said, a lot of handshake deals, but not a lot of actual commitment. And so I think this is just wonderful. I think it's great when everybody wins, and this is everybody winning, and it's wonderful.
That's great to hear. And you know what? It really does help to have some confidence. This is Asia Holiday with a brand new single, Confidence, and she's got a brand new one coming out in April too, so stay tuned for that. You're listening to the Kindness Revolution Morning Show on CCAM Radio and Indie 101.5.
Confidence, is it obvious? Movie star, you watching it? How I'm popping it? Night work, but I'm moving heavy. Face got so deadly, body stay ready. It might be my confidence. Why you wanna hop on that? She ain't gonna be like me. Betty and she got her own bag. Take it on a shopping spree. Shawty run a whole new game. Now you wanna play with me? Think she gon' take my place? Put it on face with me. Passing on them disappear like magic. Who checks be my attitude. That's why they be checking for me like I made the news. But I ain't mad, cause I be checking for me too. That's why they on my body like it's Jimmy Choo. I ain't cocky, don't be mad. Ain't my fault, I know I'm bad. Is it the way I move my hips? Is it the way I get this bag? It might seem like it's a flex, but I ain't even trying to brag. In competition with myself, that's probably why I got them. It might be my confidence. Is it obvious? Movie star, you watching it. How I'm popping it. Light work, but I'm moving heavy. Face got so deadly, body stay ready. It might be my confidence. Is it obvious? Movie star, you watching it. How I'm popping it. Light work, but I'm moving heavy. Face got so deadly, body stay ready. It might be my confidence.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
What grows in the forest? Trees? Sure. Know what else grows in the forest? Our imagination, our sense of wonder, and our family bonds grow too. Because when we disconnect from this and connect with this, we reconnect with each other and build family memories we will carry with us forever. The forest is closer than you think. Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. It's easy. Just put in your zip code to find family-friendly outdoor destinations near you. You'll also find guides to free activities, games, and amazing forest facts. Give the magic of the outdoors to your kids and reconnect with your family. Find a forest near you at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Kindness Revolution morning show. I'm Gizmo. Over there is John. And it has been pointed out to me multiple times that there's some weird issues going on with my microphone. And I believe I know what it is. Not going to name any names, but I think someone's touching my knob every night and twiddling it, and it's making my sound go off.
Oh boy, I think we're gonna need a poll on this one.
Well, I don't think the Scandinavians are going to want to touch it with a 10-foot one of theirs, because they are quite tall last time I checked.
No.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, they're actually quite tall.
They are very, very
Right.
tall. It's crazy.
Yes.
Right,
It's the fish.
It's the fish. Is it the sardines that they
It's
now
the
can't
fish.
have?
Mm.
Right, I don't know what that was about. Anyway,
Mm.
on to our entertainment guide coming up here in Toronto. And also, if you're listening to CCN Radio or listening on Indie 101.5 and you've got an event in your city, like whether you've got a show going on or a craft fair, whatever it is, going back to the web app, there will be features coming out next week where you can send that information in to us and it will get processed and put up. Obviously, don't just throw it up the day before, because as much as we automate things, there is still just me, and obviously John's taking on a lot more. He's now going to be doing the North Cafe Lounge on a weekday before the Kindness Revolution morning show, and that, starting next week, will be running from 5 a.m. Eastern to 6.
It's gonna be great.
This week
I
it's just
can't wait.
5:30 as we get into the swing of things. So there's a lot going on. So, like, if you want to get in touch and you want to do something, collaborate with us, we'd love to, but don't expect us to be able to, like, next day be able to do things. I mean, the fact that myself and Critty and Elise pulled off a last-minute arranged interview like we did yesterday and this morning was actually quite impressive, but I can't live my life all the time flying by the seat of my pants, because eventually the pants fall off. And while I'm all for a no pants party, sometimes you gotta wear pants.
God, we've been down this road, haven't we?
With our butts in the breeze. Anyway, speaking of
Oh yeah.
butts in the breeze, this discovery of mine, a Dungeons & Dragons one-shot experience. And whether you're a seasoned gamer or new to the world of tabletop role-playing games, this event offers something for everyone. Come solo or with friends and immerse yourself in a game of Dungeons & Dragons. Sorry, I'm a child. Snakes and Lattes at 7 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. tonight. And what else have we got? Ooh, this looks good. At the Real Jerk
That would
restaurant.
interest me.
Well, get on a plane, come over here. I've actually once done one of these Dungeons and Dragons things at a work function. Actually, it's like if you're sort of into acting like improv, it's a lot of fun, especially if you're doing it with the right people who really get into character. It can be absolute,
Yes.
and you do need a great dungeon master too. This guy I used to work with, Troy. He went all out with being dungeon master. Like, he come with a soundtrack for all like the areas he created. It was great. The only problem with the whole thing that he did was having me as one of the players, who was quite. I would just throw a spanner in the works, left, right, and center. And he coped like a pro with essentially my nonsense. Like, oh, there's a barn over there. We should go check it out. Roll dice. I'm going to throw my flaming torch in the barn to light it up. Roll a 20. Well, obviously, his plan of whatever was going on in there, he had to change on the spot. And kudos to him. So, yeah, if you're into Dungeons & Dragons, one-shot experience tonight, Snakes and Lattes in Toronto, 7 till 10:30. If you're up for a little bit of a boozer, not that we advocate or tell you to go drink, but people do. It's society. Get over it. Agnostura rum tasting at the Real Jerk restaurant. That is from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's 842 Gerrard Street East. You can call them at 416-463-6055. And that's from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. tonight. And if you're feeling a little bit lonely, Party Pong. Get ready for a night of fast-paced fun, flirty competition, and unbeatable vibes with the new Party Pong. Join Toronto Dating Hub for a New Week Singles Mingle Social, where fun and confident singles come for good vibes and make real connections. So basically, go play some ping pong and
Bring your own paddle.
yeah, and slap some balls with it. Wait, what? Where's HR? Where's Frankie? No, I know where Frankie is. She's very busy, and she's actually in the studio doing some recording of things. So very excited for her to get back. I think she's now back in Australia. And yeah, she'll be coming back, because let's face it, she is the HR department, and we should not have an HR department who just goes wandering off willy-nilly, leaving Gizmo here.
Well, that's for sure, yeah.
In being like leaving John in charge of Gizmo, as like giving a toddler a live hand grenade and expecting that toddler not to explode. Because you know what you'd have to shout if a baby had a hand grenade on a bridge?
What's that, sir?
Look out below! This is a Sunset Sabotage here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show on CCAN Radio and Indie 101.5.
There was a time I wore a thin disguise, took a bullet just for you. Now my love is bleeding through. Those were the days and the endless nights when you'd carry me away, just preparing me to die. Look out below, that's how it goes when you're in the trenches. I can't believe that I survived. And it's true that I know you're scared, but you're so ambitious, baby. Just so you know, look out below. It's black or white. It's time to choose a side. I will swallow all my pride. Another jaded firefight. Now you're gone, and I'm all alone. And as I'm writing you this song, you go and drop another bomb. Hey, look out below, that's how it goes when you're in the trenches. always really wanna know what everyone around me seems to push me to. I don't always really wanna go, but everyone around me seems to force me to. I said, ooh, and now I won't ever be alone without you. And I said, ooh, and now, and I know that I'll always stay true. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you, coming back to you. I don't always know the things I want, but I got a list of things I know I should do. And all I know is everything I got, it comes to me from being even closer to. I said, ooh, 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 and now I won't ever be alone without you. And I said, ooh, 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 and now, and I know that I'll always stay true. I'm coming back to you. And I know that I'll always stay true. And I know that I'll always stay true. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
I should call him, but no, really.
You are a monster in my head. I don't wanna dream about you, but I get these thoughts that turn it red. You keep me trapped within you, and I don't wanna fight the things that I know, but I don't wanna leave them all behind and say you're with me, but you can't be. I just wanna keep what's mine, and you're the reason that I'm hurting, but this feeling's nothing new. I'll only love you if you mean it, if what you say is true. But habits, the things that keep me coming back. Oh, habits, the things that pull me off the track. The way they kill me, the way they harm me, the way they never let me go. Oh, habits, that's all I know. Swear I don't wanna fight no more, but I don't wanna close that door behind me. Can't sleep, I'm caught up in all the fucking lies you tell me. I'll bite my tongue, keep my mouth shut, just pretend that I'm not there, and you're deceiving, always leaving, and I know it's just not fair, but you're the reason that I'm hurting, but this feeling's nothing new. I'll only love you if you mean it, if what you say is true. But habits, the things that keep me coming back. Oh, habits, the things that pull me off the track. The way they kill me, the way they harm me, the way they never let me go. Oh, habits, that's all I know. That's all I know. Habits, the things that keep me coming back. Oh, habits, the things that pull me off the track. The way they kill me, the way they harm me, the way they never let me go. Oh, habits, that's all I have. The things that keep me coming back. That's all I have. The things that pull me off the track. The way they kill me, the way they harm me, the way they never let me go. Oh, habits.
Kelsey Olivia here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. Habits. I'm Gizmo. That's John. We're having a good day today.
We are. I've got a few habits. You know what? I have a very interesting habit I'd like to share with you, having to do with what we were just talking about today.
Oh, I was going to say, I was going to
that
say that my habit is interrupting you to mock you and be like, "What is it? Sitting on the fence." We get nowhere with my attitude. Sorry, John. Please do go on. I'm learning.
Yeah, that's all right. So tonight I'm actually going to a board game night, and not only am I a board game nerd, which a lot of people don't know about me, but I'm also a board game inventor, and a lot of people don't know that about me.
What?
So, thank you. So I'm not only one of the world's finest ukulele players, modestly said, but I'm also a board game inventor. That is correct.
And what is this board game you invented, good sir?
Ah, that is something I am working on that is almost finished.
Oh, so it's not quite yet complete, but it's almost there.
I have made probably over at least 20 board games, but I'm finally getting around to releasing said board games. So.
Very, very cool. Well.
Very cool. So just a little nerdy fact about John. There you go.
Well, that's a cool nerdy fact about John, and there will be a moment or some moments in the future where you will announce this incredible war game. But now it's the brand new music video here from A Fine Life, who, coming up at 8 o'clock, we will rebroadcast the live interview that I had with them at 4 a.m. this morning, as they are currently in my favorite place on the planet, and that is Hawaii. Enjoy 15 minutes of non-stop music videos right now.
Touch me and kiss me too. Dreaming of the things I've been wishing you'd do to me, and wanting you more and more each moment. Visions of ecstasy, bringing me to places that I told myself I'd never be. But this time I'm living in the moment. Feel what you're doing to me. Unless you got feelings for me. Don't know where we're going now, but we will reach that higher ground. Don't know where this life will flow unless we swim, we'll never know. Feel what you're doing to me. Oh, can't you see?
I'm dreaming. Remember the day that you went away. Remember the day you were leaving. Yeah, I got the call, I started to pray. No, I didn't wanna believe it. Yeah, I would do anything, I mean anything, for the thought of you breathing. I would do anything, I mean anything. Nightmares while I'm dreaming. Remember the day that you went away. Remember the day you were leaving. Yeah, I got the call, I started to pray. No, I didn't wanna believe it. Yeah, I would do anything, I mean anything, for the thought of you breathing. I would do anything, I mean anything. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about you. For real, for real. This shit made me sick to my stomach. I asked you if everything was fine. You told me it wasn't, it wasn't. Where were the signs? I swear that I'm blind, cause I didn't see it coming. They say it'll heal in time, but I doubt I'll overcome it. Wish you could see the man that I'm becoming. So many nights that I lie away. I swear a piece of me died that day. Yeah, you know I really need you here. Spread your wings, but don't you fly away. I shed a tear and I cried today. I'm feeling lost, gonna find a way. If I could trade the world for you, I'd give it all up right away. Nightmares while I'm dreaming. Remember the day that you went away. Remember the day you were leaving. Yeah, I got the call, I started to pray. No, I didn't wanna believe it. Yeah, I would do anything, I mean anything, for the thought of you breathing. I would do anything, I mean anything. Nightmares while I'm dreaming. Remember the day that you went away. Remember the day you were leaving. Yeah, I got the call, I started to pray. No, I didn't wanna believe it. Yeah, I would do anything, I mean anything, for the thought of you breathing. I would do anything, I mean anything. Who knew the last time that I saw you would be the last time that I saw you? So many things that I wish I could change. Since you left, I've been a mess, no. Things won't ever be the same. Can't call a text, don't know what's next. All I got is this heart full of pain. Every breath I feel in my chest, yeah, I'm about to go insane. I hope that you in a better place. Yeah, I really hope that it's better, cause I swear that if it was up to me, you and me would be right here together. So many things that I wanna say. Yeah, I could go on here forever. All of the memories that we made, I will always treasure. Nightmares while I'm dreaming. Remember the day that you went away. Remember the day you were leaving. Yeah, I got the call, I started to pray. No, I didn't wanna believe it. Yeah, I would do anything, I mean anything, for the thought of you breathing. I would do anything, I mean anything. Nightmares while I'm dreaming. Remember the day that you went away. Remember the day you were leaving. Yeah, I got the call, I started to pray. No, I didn't wanna believe it. Yeah, I would do anything, I mean anything, for the thought of you breathing. I would do anything, I mean anything.
You're watching a Brown Guy Made It visual.
Still deep, my affection for you. I do anything. I do. In deep, like some correction. I put a
Cammy Kehoe, where did it all go wrong? I'll tell you where, Cammy. Absolutely nowhere. Everything is going spot on. And what it is now time for...
No.
Uh-oh.
That sounds like a rip. Uh-oh.
Oh, you thought it was gonna. You thought it was gonna. But now it's gonna.
Mm-hmm. Rip Royale, baby.
Oh, yes. Rip Royale. The Road to 200. This is a remastered version of the Hell March from the epic video game Command & Conquer. Riff Royale, The Road to 200, where I did maths wrong and stuff and picked what I thought was the right number. It wasn't the right number. Needless to say, there is a 24-hour playlist which you can find using the CCAN radio app. It has 420 songs by 210 artists in no particular order, and we're going to battle them out each day, and you get a vote on them. Simple as that. And I mean, they're not really battling in a sense, we're just playing two cool songs back to back, but voting, having some fun. And at the end of the year, Christmas Eve is when voting stops. Then Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and those weird days in between where you're basically eating turkey in various forms, whether it's a sandwich or a risotto, until you can't eat turkey anymore. At New Year's Eve, at the stroke of midnight, we will be announcing not only the number one song, but also the number one artist of 2025, as voted for by you, because this is your radio, your music, and your choice. As we are truly independent, CCM Radio, and we'd like to thank our sister station, Indie 101.5, for allowing us to be...
Indie 101.5.
Yep, to be their morning show. Love the guys over there, absolutely phenomenal. Looking very excited to collaborate with them and see what you can do when there aren't tariffs. Huh?
Well done, well done.
Yeah, we
I'm glad we didn't have the golf clap ending.
Oh right, yes. Well, we'll get it all smoothed out. By next week, you will see some insane changes. Like, I've been furrowing? That's not the word. Furrowing?
Furrowing.
I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but until it's all quote-unquote perfect, yeah, you don't get to see it. There's a whole lot of cool stuff, especially coming to the live video stream on YouTube. It's going to blow your tiny little minds into Kingdom Come. There will be brain matter everywhere. But it'll be worth it. Anyway.
Well, that sounds, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're getting into the first song, Challenger number one, Shelby Cordell, Growing Up, which is something I should probably do. You're listening to the Kindness Revolution Morning Show, Operation Riff Royale, The Road to 200. Shelby Cordell and Cam Cummings.
Went from crying every day, haven't shed a tear in months. I think that's part of growing up. Yeah, it can be fun and keep you on your feet until you're 25, praying for a man that doesn't cheat. One day you look in the mirror, you're not 17, hanging out the passenger window, hoping you make it home before your parents know. You're not 16, drunk at a party and kissing the whole football team. You feel as free as can be, well, it's part of growing up.
Wake up late for school, but you got a new truck, so you're feeling real cool. You can't wait to leave this one church town. Pack up your bags and then never turn around. Next thing you know, you got a good one. You had you some babies, so you're always on the run. Your parents are getting a little older. You wanna move a little closer. One day you look in the mirror and no face, staring out the living room window, hoping you make it home, 'cause I'll always know. Now they're 18, got in the college, living wild and free. Hell, it's hard to believe they look just like me, but it's part of growing up.
But it's part of growing up. But it's part of growing up. It's part of growing up. I'm just reflecting, I guess it wasn't all too bad. 'Cause sometimes I miss it, I feel wrong for being sad. But it's part of growing up. 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 But it's part of growing up.
Growing Up, Shelby Cordell with Cam Cummings there. Absolutely a cracking track from a brand new album that she just released called Midwest Barbie. And speaking of things that are country, I do have part of an interview with her that I did at the end of last year and then never quite finished it. So, Shelby, if you're listening, we must finish off your TKR Spotlight Artist. But obviously you got incredibly busy making an incredible album and a bunch of music videos. But we can definitely work that to our advantage. We'd love to get you on the show. You're listening to the Kindness
Yeah, that'd be
Revolution
great to
Morning
have her
Show.
on the show, actually.
You know what's really fascinating? The memory. Basically, I gave
What's
my
that?
computer more memory, and now basically it's causing what I've noticed this morning, and you noticed latency issues. It sounds like John is being like kind of really rude and interrupting, but actually, because I've got every single program open and the computer's been running since the radio station went live, I haven't restarted it, and I think the memory buffer might be getting a bit full and I might need to do a few things there. But it's a learning process. I've never set up an independent broadcasting media service before, so... And a lot of people go...
I think the real problem...
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I think the real problem is that you gave it more memory. It probably remembers every single thing you've said about it when it wasn't working.
No problems, only
Just saying.
solutions. Only solutions, John. And you know what's the solution? Alcohol. Because, I mean, the thing is, if you're sad, you can drink milk or you can drink water. That's not going to fix it. Neither's alcohol, so pick your poison.
Great.
Lots of things coming up on CCN Radio over the coming months. And in May... Obviously, I did say we were going to do this thing, like Ink for Impact. That will still eventually go ahead, but I'm looking for a new tattoo artist. There's a whole story behind it, which some of you may know, some of you may not. I'm not going to go into it now. But when we start doing that, the story will come out because it's a absolute on-point observation of mental health challenges. And just because
Love and
certain
hugs,
things
everyone.
don't... Yeah, love and hugs. Just because certain things don't work out, that's not going to stop us. Nothing stops us here at the Kindness Revolution. It's a revolution. Like, if a revolution gave up at, like, the first sign of problems, America would still be owned by the English. Right? Huh? See what I did there?
Yeah, well done. Well, yeah. You guys, you didn't fare too well on that one, actually.
Well, in fairness, we let you win. And what has America
but
done
I'm-
in the
the
last
way
200
things are-
years? What?
I was
No.
just about to say, the way things are looking, I kind of wish you had have won. It's not looking good.
Look, we gave you 200 years to do your thing, and basically didn't quite work out as well as you planned. You had a good run. It's time that you put the letter U back into colour, flavour and humour, and let the king take back his colonies. No, I'm absolutely kidding. I would be a fool underwater if I truly believed that. This is Isla Barker for Riff Royale, the road to 200.
Is this? What are we? Do you miss me when I'm not around? You are on my list, just a matter of time before this bottle explodes. Do you know what you would like from me? I would like to take things slowly from here out. Am I yours? Are you mine? Do you think that we could find the time, despite our busy lives, to talk about where we are? Don't know why I let myself believe I didn't deserve more. Figured I'd be ready by now. Darling, I swear I'll figure myself out. Am I a fool underwater? I'm screaming out, oh, I'm reaching out. Won't you help me now? At the end of the day, all I want is for us to be okay. I'll try to be brave. Am I I'm afraid. I'm just a fool underwater. I'm screaming out. I'm reaching out. Won't you help me now? I'm just a fool underwater. I am screaming out. I'm reaching out to you. Save me before I drown.
Ball underwater, Isla Barker for today's challenger on Operation Riff Royale. The road to 200. That continues again tomorrow at 7:30. Or what would that be in UT?
That was a fine matchup.
Thanks very much. It's the one thing AI hasn't learned to do is what
The
I just did
let's
there.
see. Let's see. 7:30. Oh God.
What's the time where you are? Just look at your
Hold
watch.
on. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
UTC
actually a
is
very good
GMT.
idea. It's 11:42 over here.
So at 11:30 a.m. UTC Riff Royale. Okay, I think we're getting the hang of it. So coming up at midday
There we go.
UTC, we will have the rebroadcast of the TKR Spotlight Artist interview, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub, that I had with a Fine Life, Critty, and oh my God, I just drew a blank on her name. My God, I'm an idiot. Elise, there we go. Brain's not
On air.
working anymore. I've been doing live radio for the last, since 4 o'clock, and we know once we get to about hour 4 or 5, Gizmo's brain turns to soup.
Really, it takes till 4 or 5, huh?
Yes, now the drugs. No, I'm kidding. So who would you vote for if you had to just pick one of those artists, John? Would you pick Fall Underwater by Isla Barker or Grown Up by Shelby Cordell?
You know what? I have to. First of all, those two songs are excellently matched up. For me, it'd have to be Full Underwater, and I think that's the kind of song that could even wind up in the playlist on the lounge as well. Like, you know, that like it has that feel to it, and there was just something about it I really liked.
Absolutely.
So for me, that would be my choice. But they're really close, like really close. They're both great songs.
Well, you know what you should then do, John, is go vote. If you go to ccamradio.goodbarber.app, and I will actually make that a lot easier this weekend, go vote. You basically go to the app, click on the menu item, go to Operation, and just find a name in the list. Boom, done, problem solved. Go vote, and you know what I'll do is I'll vote for Shelby Cordell, and then we can then both vote for the other one too. You can literally, if you want to go in and vote for all 420 songs, be my guest. Not you particularly, John. You've got a lot of stuff to do today. I just meant in general.
I'm on the app now, trying to put in my vote.
Excellent, I like it. And
Hey man,
if I open up, actually, that's the cool
thing.
thing. If I open up the app right now, as we get back into some music right now, and I vote for someone, you will see that leaderboard update live in real time right in front of you. So I'm just gonna go I can't do multiple things at once. I've got to learn how to spell I. No, I need to go to S for Shelby Cordell. I get this in the end. You know what? I'm struggling to just do this one thing. I don't know how Katie St. Germain does it. I guess it's because she's a good girl gone bad mum. This is the Kindness Revolution Morning Show, a brand new track from Katie St. Germain. We'll be back at just before 8. Enjoy this country.
Some coffee in the pot, pack their lunches in a box, kiss my husband out the door, clean the toys from the night before, walk the dog and wash the car, plant some flowers in the yard, keep a tie, break up the fights, just try to get it right, smile and wave, it's okay, just get through another day. Good girl in a perfect little world, SUV to PTA, stop and soccer on the way. Good mom, bless your heart, you're so strong. This good won't last for long. This good girl's gone bad mom. Don't know why I even try, get it wrong every time. Brush your teeth, get them to bed, organic meals and homemade bread. Count the steps and no TV, don't know what's come over me. I can't wait for this to pass, but enjoy it while it lasts. Smile and wave, it's okay, just get through another day. Good girl in a perfect little world, SUV to PTA, stop and soccer on the way. Good mom, bless your heart, you're so strong. This good won't last for long. This good girl's gone bad mom. If these kids can't get along, better pour me something strong. Good girl in a perfect little world, SUV to PTA, stop and soccer on the way. Good mom, bless your heart, you're so strong. This good won't last for long. Good girl in a perfect little world, SUV to PTA, stop and soccer on the way. Good mom, bless your heart, you're so strong. This good won't last for long. Mama's gonna need a drinking song. Pour me something strong. This good girl's gone bad mom. Pour me a glass, will you? Oh, here we go. They got the beer on ice, packed in the back, chilling in your cowboy Cadillac. Got a sunset sinking as the full moon starts to grow. Punching every button down the speed dial, calling friends at the starting line of a long weekend. It's an all-night party, we'll be rocking when the rooster crows. Oh, down at the end of the long tug road. Oh, spot by the river, everybody knows. Grab that shine, take a turn, bottoms up, feel it burn. Party time, we got it going, ain't no slowing, now we're rolling. Oh, that's how a good time goes. Still be rocking when the rooster crows. Down on people don't need a lot, just a big bonfire and a good boom box. We are easy to please out here where the corn grows. We don't need no caviar, no wine and cheese. Don't need a butler or a limousine. We are loving and living the dream till the rooster crows. Oh, down at the end of the long tug road. Oh, spot by the river,
wrong, 'cause here you are saying that you miss me in a text. No, I don't wanna play around at golf or grab a coffee to just talk. Rather be straight up and say get lost. Malibu and I ain't thinking about you. You don't cross my mind when it hits 5 and I've had a drink or two. Yeah, I've erased you from my life. Don't call me with your pick-up lines. I'm sitting on a beach and I'm feeling blue. Malibu and I, we ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. We ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. I've done my best to be polite and shrug you off, but you're still trying. I don't think you'll ever take a hint. Oh, we never even dated. You just made things complicated. Next time you type out a text, please hit delete. I don't care that I'm still in your thoughts. I'm happier now that you're gone. I've made my peace and Lord knows I've moved on. Malibu and I ain't thinking about you. You don't cross my mind when it hits 5 and I've had a drink or two. Yeah, I've erased you from my life. Don't call me with your pick-up lines. I'm sitting on a beach and I'm feeling blue. Malibu and I, we ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. We ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. I don't care that you can play my songs in the basement on your friend's guitar. Don't care what you think we had, 'cause it's gone. I don't wanna see your name again. Light up my phone like it did then. I'm better now because I cut you off. Malibu and I ain't thinking about you. You don't cross my mind when it hits 5 and I've had a drink or two. Or 3. Or 4. Yeah, I've erased you from my life. Don't call me with your pick-up lines. I'm sitting on a beach with a great view. No Malibu and I, we ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. We ain't thinking about you, about you.
We ain't thinking about you. Becca Dowland here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show on CCAN Radio and streaming on our sister station Indie 101.5. Yeah. How's your day going, Johnny
Beautiful
boy?
stuff, man. It's going pretty good. I'm actually not thinking about you at all. To be honest with you, I kind of wanted to talk about the direction of the North Cafe Lounge, which I have a much more vested interest in. I mean, personally, you know.
I should hope so.
Let's see here. So let's completely X you out of the...
Okay, I'll turn off my microphone.
Let's completely X you out of the equation of your own show
That
and
makes-
broadcast station. And,
I think it'll make a lot of people
and let's
happy.
talk about me.
You got 4 minutes. Go.
Probably. I got 4 minutes. Okay. So one of the things that I've been working on with the North Cafe Lounge is putting together a playlist of not only instrumental music, not only like older music, but also like modern music as well. And one of the things that I've learned over the years as a musician and as a music lover is to embrace music from, you know, all periods and all genres. And that certainly got taught to me as a jazz guitarist early on. And it's really opened up, I think, between my father and that has really given me this amazing library of music that is like, you know, deep in the recesses of my soul that I can draw from anytime. And every single one of those pieces has an incredible story behind them. And so I just look very much forward to giving that to you, every day during the North Cafe Lounge. I look forward to just, maybe introducing you to stuff that you hadn't even heard before or didn't even know existed. And, when a song catches you just right, it's that moment where you're like, hey, I got to find out what that song is. And so I'm hoping to kind of do a little bit of that. Also, I wanted to just take a moment to talk about yesterday's shout out to my very good friend Ingrid. There had been this long debate about her name and how to pronounce it properly. Everyone, originally I said Dossi in the very beginning, and then people told me that was wrong. As a matter of fact, a Norwegian friend told me that was wrong and said it was Desi, actually. But then finally, I decided to talk to Ingrid after the show yesterday, and I asked her, I said, Ingrid, what is the proper pronunciation of that name? Because I've been calling her Ingrid for so long that I just never really thought about it. And it turns out that everybody was wrong, that it's like the word does with an E at the end. So it's actually Dosi. So that is the proper pronunciation for the beautiful name, for the beautiful artist that is Dosi. And
it's a good
I just want to thank her again for being...
I'm going to cut you off there, John, for a second,
Yeah.
and say it's a good thing
Sure.
I didn't even attempt to pronounce that without knowing, because I'll tell you what, I would have sounded like one of those people on the intercom at Heathrow Airports attempting to announce a very difficult non-English name. And your baggage is somewhere right. That's never going to be found again. Well, yes. So thank you very much for Duzzy. And I think I said it right. If not, please do send me a message berating me for my inability to speak the English language. But it's 8 o'clock, and as promised, we are going to rebroadcast the TKR Spotlight Artist impromptu live interview that I had at 4 a.m. this morning with Fine Life with Critty and Elsie. You know what? I think I'm getting... You know what? Enough talking from me. I've done it since... I've been doing it for 4 hours. I'm going to take a break. Enjoy the next hour. This is the TKR Spotlight Artist, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub, here on CCAN Radio and on our sister station, Indie 101.5. We'll be back. Good morning and welcome to CCAN Radio, an impromptu Spotlight Artist here at 4 a.m. Eastern. Absolutely phenomenal. We are joined by the absolutely amazing and talented Critty and Elise from Fine Life Music. Wow. Hey guys, how are you doing this morning?
Hey man,
Doing
doing
good.
great.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And how's the weather in Hawaii?
Oh, it's the exact opposite of New York.
Yeah.
It's everything I need.
Yeah, which island are you guys on?
We're on the Big Island.
Oh, that is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
What I would, if you can turn down the radio in the background, just so I don't end up hearing myself, that would be great. And yeah, well, welcome to CCN Radio. It's an absolute pleasure that we managed to connect after all this time. As you mentioned, we did connect in the early days of Threads. That was what, a couple of years ago now, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago or so. Yeah.
And, well, here we are, 2 years on. CCN Radio officially just went independent as of Monday, and we'd like to appreciate our sister station, Indie 101.5, who will be streaming this interview again later on in the day. For anyone who isn't currently awake right now, it's certainly early for us on the Eastern Seaboard at 4 o'clock in the morning, but totally worth it, especially as we get to premiere your new music video, which I've now probably watched about 10 times already. So kudos, it's a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, you might have watched it more than our own director. You know.
Yeah, adding up those streams, right? So when we start monetizing, you know, some of that's coming my way, right?
Somebody's got to do it for us, man. I'm glad it's you.
Absolutely. No, fantastic. So let's sort of start at the beginning. If you'd like to sort of introduce yourselves individually, who you are and what part of Fine Life Music you make up. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll play some of your tracks, and at the end of this interview, closer towards sort of 5 o'clock, we will play your brand new music video for everyone to see and hear.
Totally. Yeah. So I'm Critty. I am one half of Fine Life. I am a guitarist, a keyboardist, producer, songwriter, and Elise is.
I am the vocalist and also a songwriter.
Yeah. So we're basically a duo that pulls influence from a wide array of music, classic rock, pop punk, jazz, Broadway, torch music, which I didn't know was a thing until Elise told me about recently.
Torch music? I do not know. Do you want to, Elise?
Yeah, I didn't know either, but yeah. So hey, go ahead, Elise.
It's just a genre that I was kind of raised on. It's like Judy Garland. Judy Garland sings.
Judy Garland, kind of Billie Holiday.
Yeah, it's like Broadway bluesish, kind of like I'll mix it to like the big voice type of genre.
Big voice, kind of powerhouse, but like jazz instrumental. But back in the day, like kind of like lo-fi recordings, right?
Yeah.
But you could tell that their voice is really good.
Oh, that's super cool. So you've clearly you've got some artists that inspire you there. You just mentioned. Can you share a bit more about your early upbringing and exposure to music? Like your parents, like musical, or was it something that you sort of deviated from the family way, as it were?
Right.
My parents are both photographers, so they're in that whole art world. But they're also music appreciators, so they had this really giant record collection when I was growing up. So my big three like influences growing up was Judy Garland, as I mentioned before, Billie Holiday and Janis Joplin, and I feel like they're all powerhouses, but they're all completely different. So that, and then I got really into the Beatles and the Who, Grandmaster Flash. I was like, oh my God, like stuff like the 70s, between like the 60s and 70s. I was very into just because of my parents' record collection. But
That's
I grew up doing musical theater also, just because that was a platform where you could like perform, and so I got really into that growing up as well.
I was going to say, musical theatre is certainly one of my key things. I ended up doing My Fair Lady and what was it, West Side Story. So
you guys are gonna be best friends, man.
Yeah.
I think we already, all of us already are. That's fantastic. So I'm looking here at one of your music videos that you've got that we're gonna play right now. It just says humans kill 1 million sharks per year, which is quite an astonishing fact, and I would certainly believe.
Yeah, 100 million. 100
Oh
million.
yeah, sorry, 100 sharks. Yeah, that's okay, but 100 million not okay.
So we actually want to like preemptively introduce this video. It's a little bit sad, but one of the main things that we do as a band is like throw benefit concerts for like different causes, mainly animal and humane rights. And so we actually wrote this song about the shark fin trade. it's a little bit of a darker, kind of sadder thing, but I think it's important for us to like share this because it's it's really important for people to know about it.
We do our music, but I want there to be also a message behind it and like raising awareness to important things that people may not necessarily know about, especially being from Hawaii. Like the ocean ecosystem is so important to me. So that's why we decided to start growing the shark fundraisers, and this is the song that we wrote for those fundraisers.
Yeah.
That's also well. You're listening to CCAM Radio. This is a special TKR Spotlight Artist sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub. This is Spiraling Down by Fine Life Music. Enjoy.
Picture misunderstood, we should know you better. So how's the weather down there? It could be better. Where do we draw the line? We can do better. After all of this time
Welcome back to the CCAN Radio. That was Spiraling Down by Fine Life Music, who join us on the phone all the way from my favorite island on the planet, Big Island in Hawaii. So I'm just reading this here. Humans kill 100 million sharks per year. This is largely due to the shark fin trade, in which shark finners will catch live sharks, cut off their fins, and throw them back into the water. And there's a four-letter word I'm thinking of to describe those people, beginning with a C, but I'm not going to mention it on the radio, but we all know now what I'm thinking. Obviously, the shark's now unable to swim and will spiral down to the bottom of the ocean till it dies of suffocation. Go to @PadITV for donating to stop the end of the shark fin trade, which I fully agree with. It's completely unnecessary. And I mean, in the grand scheme of things, if you're gonna eat a shark fin, eat the rest of the shark. Like, not to sound like a dick, but
I know, but I agree.
If you're gonna eat an animal, eat the whole thing. Like, use it all.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Bro, even Gordon Ramsay did like a whole thing on the shark fin trade, and he was like, you know, I'm a chef, so I gotta taste it to see what people are like talking about. And he was like, it literally tastes like nothing. Like you just want to say that you ate shark.
I also
Like,
don't think we need to necessarily eat like endangered species.
Yeah,
But,
it's interesting you mentioned Gordon Ramsay. He did a documentary which title was incredibly misleading. It was basically called Gordon Ramsay on Cocaine. I was like, well, that's going to be incredibly exciting, but it was more about cocaine usage in the restaurant, not...
in the service industry. Yep, totally.
Make an interesting special.
I mean, he's
Hell's
a
Kitchen.
genius. He's a marketing genius for doing that, bro. Like,
No, they just weren't thinking, right?
yeah, or that.
Or they were.
Or they were.
Yeah, that is
Right.
very, very true. So we're talking a little about your influences, the introduction. So when it comes to, you're saying you like to provide like sort of maybe a story behind, especially with the last one, Spiraling Down. How do you typically start the songwriting process? Is there like a specific way that you do it, or is it just like something comes to you and you just kind of like wherever it is in the song that it is, you just go from there and work out?
Totally. So I am like the kind of instrumentalist producer half of the band, and Elise is like the singer. So I will typically, a Fine Life song will come to fruition. Like, I will start with like a piano chord progression or an acoustic guitar chord progression and kind of organically build it like from there. And sometimes it'll like, I'll pop it into Ableton and create like a production around it. And then Elise will listen to it, maybe like sort of top line it. But basically she is the vocal melody champion, and I am like the producer instrumentalist person, and I can't write a vocal melody to save my life. So I'll write the piano melody or like the drop portion of a Fine Life song. And then she'll like write all the vocal melody. And then we'll like share the lyric portion of the song. And then we kind of build from there.
So yeah, it like changes like with Spiraling Down. The lyrics and the idea and the melody came first, and then we added the production from there. So it's a good combination between the two, the music and the lyrics, and which one comes first.
Yeah.
That's super cool. So I'll ask you each individually because it might be different for you. So Critty, what would you say your favorite part of the recording process is?
Ooh, that's a hard one because I love every part of it, from like the introduction of like just like writing a song to like picking, because I play keyboard is like my main instrument, but like I feel like production is like my second instrument. So like bringing a song from the piano into Ableton, into like picking the sound that will like jumpstart the influence of the song. Probably that part. Picking like those main elements of that song from a piano chord progression to like something in silent or you know, an Ableton like plugin or something, like, you know, bringing that acoustic sound of the piano and then turning it into something like interesting electronically is probably one of my favorite parts of the recording process for sure.
That's nice. I like it. And Elise, what about you? Is it similar or completely different parts of the recording process?
No, I like hearing the instrumental and coming up with the vocal melodies a lot.
So, like, top lining.
Yeah, I really enjoy writing the top lines. I mean, obviously, I like recording the vocals too, but it's a little more. I get pretty hard on myself, and it's really stressful. I critique myself a lot, but with the writing, I'm a little more forgiving for some reason. So I do just like hearing the instrumental and creating from there.
Oh, that's great. I think it was. I mean, it's a typical sort of artist like mentality to have, like especially when creating something. Like you seem to you're perfectly okay with words like they're solid and strong, but I think then, at least from my perspective, you're ultra critical on then the performance of what is a great song. So I can totally see that. But from having a chance to listen to all the music you sent me, there's no need to be critical on yourself. Or maybe the critical nature that you have on yourself is the reason you guys are so good.
Yeah, I think I have to keep going. I'll keep being critical.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's my pleasure. Does one of you want to tell me a little bit more about the next song that we're going to play, and obviously the music video if you're watching on the YouTube stream, Built to Burn? I mean, it's quite fitting considering we're on a volcanic island.
Oh, totally.
Freddie
Okay.
wrote this one.
So what I was talking about before, that like I'm terrible at vocal melodies. This is actually the only Fine Life song that I wrote the vocal melody to, and I'm so damn proud of. It's not totally like out of this world, and at least definitely took my vocal melody and like made it a million times better. But like, yeah, this song is like one of actually we were a 4-piece band at some point, and then we kind of like became a duo, and then so Built to Burn is like our first Fine Life song that we ever released. And yeah, I think it was like a good catapult, like launching point for our band and what was to come in the near future. But we really love the song, and now we like kind of do it. It's like one of those songs that we kind of like play live acoustically because it's like one of the ones that people know, and then we like, you know, ask people to take out their flashlights and stuff too. And enjoy Built to Burn. We love this song. We hope you do too.
Is my hope just a waste? Are my dreams out of place? With my back up against the wall, she was singing such a sad song. And the thought of me losing it all keeps me running. This is it, this is all wrong. I can't help but know I was wired this way.
what grows in the forest? Trees? Sure. Know what else grows in the forest? Our imagination, our sense of wonder, and our family bonds grow too. Because when we disconnect from this and connect with this, we reconnect with each other and build family memories we will carry with us forever. The forest is closer than you think. Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. It's easy. Just put in your zip code to find family-friendly outdoor destinations near you. You'll also find guides to free activities, games, and amazing forest facts. Give the magic of the outdoors to your kids and reconnect with your family. Find a forest near you at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
In the dark, I close my eyes and draw a picture of my life. It isn't right. Floating inside stormy tides, I just push myself aside. Forget to try. Daylight turns to night. Can we win this fight? Will it be alright? Nightmares touch my mind till I cannot find what I leave behind. Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before. In the light, I open up my eyes and slowly recognize myself as no one else. Soaring over cloudy skies, I think I'll keep myself around. Now that I'm found. Daylight fills my needs till I cannot see what's in front of me. Daydreams set my soul till I reach my goal. Who am I if I know? Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before. Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before. Can't deal with the demons in my head anymore. Bring me back to the way that I was before. Can't wrestle with the voices in my head anymore. Take me back to the place that I was before.
Hey, we're Fine Life. That was our song "In My Head," live on CCAN Radio.
That was an absolutely cracking one. I loved that one. And the music video is phenomenal. Where was that music video shot?
Oh, shout out to my mom. That was was shot at my mom's house, upstate New York.
All right, that's cool. So you
That's It's her favorite song for obvious reasons. She's so proud of it.
And it was filmed and edited by Ron Geffen, and he's the same person that did Built to Burn and also
Our new song that
Moments.
yeah, we'll be
So shout out
premiering
to
with you
him
later.
as-
Yeah.
That's really yeah. I'm very excited to. I don't want to rush this, but also I'm very excited to play that one because it's. Well,
Well, we are
let's
too.
face it, guys. It just so happens. I don't know whether you've been following us, but we're currently doing Operation Riff Royale: The Road to 200, where my math skills aren't amazing, and I did a thing and ran with it, and had to end up picking 420 songs, which was 210 artists, and we're doing like every single day of the week.
Yeah,
and
I've been we're following that, dude. That looks crazy. I can't believe you guys are.
Well,
you
because
took
I
on a
can't
lot.
count, I ended up putting a couple of artists who got 4 songs in the list. So I'm like, no, that can't happen.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do
Totally.
is I'm going to put this one and your brand new track in replacement of Izzy SO's 2 extra songs that don't make any sense. So congratulations and welcome to
man.
Operation Riff
Well,
Royale.
thank you so much, man. That's
Thank you.
amazing. I love that.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Sorry,
Excellent.
Izzy. Yes, so.
Oh no,
Other
she,
two
she,
songs.
she'll be alright. She's already got 2 songs in there. If you haven't actually
Okay, cool.
checked her out, like her song Crisis, absolutely cracking piece of music. Speaking of Crisis, brings me neatly around to challenges. So, Elise, are there any sort of moments of creative block that you've come across, perhaps in the any of the more recent work that you've been doing, and so how did you overcome them?
I mean, it's just like peaks and valleys of creativeness. It's sometimes it's just like a writer's block, and a lot of it I think is just frustration of not having the musical success I was hoping for at this point. Just because it's so oversaturated. It's just such a hard industry to break into, and that can be really disheartening. But then sometimes I feel like we'll like piggyback off of each other, and Critty will be like more of the optimistic one, and then he'll come up with an instrumental like moments, and then that'll put me back in the game, and then I'll just come up with a top line that I'm super excited about, and that kind of brings me back up again. So I think that's the main challenge, is just it is a hard industry, and there's no promises that it's even going to necessarily work out for you.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. I mean, especially with the way the industry, like Spotify being the way it is, and the fact that if you are an independent artist, like social media, and this is why I created CCAM Radio and the morning show, is social media. There are all of these sort of like companies saying, oh, you know why your music sucks and why you're not getting any streams, because you need to do this, this, and this. Come to us, pay money to, and then they end up making more money off your own music. And I got to the point, I'm like, well, no, that's not how it's done. Let me show the world how it's done. Independent artists do need a free platform, and with our like live365.com, it makes we pay a license, which then means we don't charge you anything to play your music. You just send us your music, and then you get paid out the royalties, and it's basically all tracked over time using Live365. So the key thing is, ignore creating music based on anything other than just creating music for yourself, which it's obviously clear that that's what you guys are doing. And I can understand why at times it's easy to get disheartened, because, well, social media is telling me that I need to be this, I need to be that, it's very simple.
Yeah.
You guys are the talented musicians, you do things that I can't do, but I do the things that you can't do, and collectively
absolutely.
we work together, right?
And
Really
man,
appreciate
if I can like just really like everything you're talking about right now, and I was trying to release this single and like promote it and everything, you know, we spent all of yesterday or the day before just like gathering all these blogs and this and that, and I think we made an Excel spreadsheet of like 80 blogs, and then like we did the Submit Hub thing and stuff, and then what I did was like hit you up because we like made a genuine connection a few months ago on Threads, and this is the most successful like response that we've gotten from you, and this genuine connection that we made with you. And like it just goes to show like what we're talking about right now, like, and what you're doing for the artists out there is just like the best way to go about it, man. Like, and just like thank you for having us on here, and we're really stoked to be talking to you right now.
Oh, well, and thank you for letting me sit here with a massive smug look on my face. It's always like
yeah, it's a very well-deserved smug freaking look. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but
oh, yeah, that's absolutely fine. And what I will say to all those people who said I couldn't do it, suck it. Anyway,
exactly.
So,
yeah, Mom.
No, actually, you know what? I will say this: my mom has been the #1 supporter of this.
Oh yeah, no, totally mine too.
That was ever. Like, she would be up at the crack of dawn just to listen and be like, "Oh, by the way, you've forgotten to turn your microphone on again." Fuck you! I've been doing this for 20 years, and that's a mistake I'll always make.
Oh, dude, totally. Same with my mom. Like I said, we shot the music video at her house. She's like so with it. And I guess to segue into that, like, yeah, we're lucky to have those kind of supportive #1 fans from the get-go, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a really good thing to have.
Everybody should have parents like ours, quite frankly.
Yes.
So what I'm going to ask you, Elise, before we get into your next song called The Morning After, is there any sort of like things that you do to sort of kind of cater to the industry but also maintain that artistic integrity? Like how do you find working that balance to, especially with producers, to make sure that you get what you want?
Honestly, I don't even know if I really think about catering to the industry much at all.
Good answer. I like it.
Yeah.
That was a trick question, actually.
It's not. It's just I write what resonates with me, or what makes me feel good, or makes me feel like it's something that has to be heard. I know Irving Berlin is like the #1 songwriter of American history, and he said what makes you a successful songwriter is being a mirror to society. And I think right now society is hurting a lot. So we do write a lot about like mental health and just like the struggle of everyday life. So I guess that's the closest I can get. It's just like I'm hurting with you guys.
I like how nicely you put the society, because I wasn't sure where you were going to go with that with society, but in my head I'm like, well, society is basically currently a flaming turd of a disaster. But I really like how you framed that in this society is hurting. It's a much more positive and kind context. Maybe you're trying to rub off.
No, thank you. Yes, I was like, let me choose my words carefully.
Something that I never do on the Kindness Revolution morning show, coming up at 6 a.m. here Eastern on CCAN Radio. This is Fine Life Morning After. Turn it up and enjoy.
aquamarine blue. You couldn't wait till the winter time to change the colors of the curtains in your room. You in the summertime, while your favorite color is aquamarine blue. Aquamarine blue.
Vine Life and Nugget here on the Kindness Revolution morning show's station of CCAN Radio. We're joined by Fine Life, Critty and Elise, all the way in Hawaii. It must be getting quite late there.
Yeah,
Not as
10:45 p.m. Not as late, or should we say as early as it is on the East Coast.
This is true, but I don't ever sleep. And I work on ridiculous schedules anyway. So for me, doing something like this and changing my schedule to fit this in that works with you, 100% worth taking a nap sometime this afternoon.
That sounds like a good plan. I also am still on East Coast time, so I'm not sure where my head's at right now, but my head is here with you. So let's do it. You know,
Excellent. It's
we're
one of those
both
things,
awake
though.
and we're both like tuned in right now. So let's do it, man. Let's stick with it and let's go.
Absolutely, and it's
Sleep is-
interesting. By the
sleep is for the
time
dead.
you get fully adjusted to Hawaiian
I
time
know.
zone,
I'll have to go back.
you'll go back
Yep.
and you'll be completely messed up with the body clock. But I didn't notice this thing, and it was a phrase that a couple of people used because I've been to Hawaii a couple of times. And been to Big Island, Oahu, something called like Polynesian paralysis, where you basically, because the weather is just basically phenomenal all of the time, you become very lethargic, and not in a lazy bad way. You just become very chill. Like I wouldn't do it anywhere else on a beach, but in Hawaii, I just walk up, sit down under a palm tree, and take a nap for a couple of hours, and
Yeah.
I'm just
You
so
can-
calm.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
You can't do
But
that
you,
in New York.
but you can't do it. Yeah, is that in New York?
Well, you
You
can.
walk
You're
out.
gonna lose your clothes, your wallet, your shoes, and everything else.
You wake up with a slit in your pocket and your phone is gone, but like you won't be, you won't be touched. It'll just be like all your items are missing, but
Yeah.
you'll continue to sleep peacefully, and that's a skill, honestly.
Well, I mean, it helps to have a rag full of chloroform. Here, what does this smell like? No. Clearly, the lack of sleep is getting to me. I've got my bean juice here, but actually, I would request, as you're coming back this way eventually, Kona coffee. If you could.
Oh
pick
yeah,
me up
we
some
saw
Kona
your
coffee.
comment, man. Yeah.
No,
absolutely.
we got you.
We got you for sure.
Yes, the only coffee I can drink without milk, cream, or sugar. It's the only coffee I can drink
Wow.
black. I must be something to do with the fact it's grown on a volcano. I'm not 100% sure, but it is top notch.
It's magical.
At least grew up. I mean, she's from Kona, so she every neighbor is a coffee farmer. So we definitely got you, man. Like we definitely got you.
So I'm assuming then you both have gone up to the very, very top of Mauna Kea, up to the observatory.
Yeah. Oh man, we did that last time we were visiting here. It was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I did that for the first time. The last time I went back in 2019, and technically you're not supposed to take your rental car up there, but
Right.
I did it anyway. But the thing
Yeah, we
was,
did too.
It's brutal on the car. By the time you get to the top, I had it like because there were about 5 or 6 of us in the car, had a big like Nissan Pathfinder, big beefy engine. It like foot flat down at the very top just to get to that very last bit. the car would just there was no oxygen up there for the car. It was just like wheezing. And then coming down at night in the dark, obviously you can't ride, and the reason they say don't rent out, don't take your rental is a lot of people ride the brakes down 13,000 feet, which eventually they fail and you go foo over the edge. So
scary.
being up there and watching the sunset, though, is probably one of those moments that you don't really forget, right?
Yeah,
We had
it's
that.
absolutely gorgeous. I like what you did there with the pun, though. I caught that. I caught that.
Good. So speaking
I'm
of moments,
tired, but I caught that.
yeah. Are there any sort of big moments coming up for you guys this year? Like when do you come back from Hawaii to the East Coast?
Actually,
any shows coming up?
So yeah, totally. So the reason why we're in Hawaii actually right now is we're touring a few dates with our friend. So her alias was Nugget on that last track you heard, Aquamarine, but she has and a band, Yolo Ono. Shout out to Yolo Ono. So we're co-headlining a few dates in Hawaii and playing so we're releasing our music video, and she's releasing her EP, the first 2 songs of her EP. So we're kind of like co-headlining, collaborating on a little run here in Hawaii, and that's why we're here actually. So it's really exciting, and we're stoked to play for the Big Island show we're doing this Friday, and then we're also doing a show on 3 shows on Oahu. We're doing at Harbor's Vintage. This venue that's a really dope venue that we're really excited to play, and then we're throwing like our own festival that's on a farm, Kunia Farm. It's called Paradise
awesome.
Ranch. Yeah, and then we're actually gonna be on KTUH, the local college radio station here, on a Monday Night Live show. So we're really stoked for that too. So yeah, that's what we're doing for the next week or so. So yeah, that's coming up. Yeah.
Wow.
And then Moments is being released now. I think it's available on the East Coast right now, actually.
It's 100%.
Yeah.
It's 100% waiting for me to click this button.
Yeah.
Right here.
All right, I like talk too much, man. Let's fucking premiere it, dude. Let's premiere. Let's go. I'm ready.
Well, everybody, the moment that we've all not known we've needed. This is the moment on the TKR Spotlight feature impromptu, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub. Brand new. This is Moments by Fine Life. Enjoy.
Touch me and kiss me too. Dreaming of the things I've been wishing you'd do to me, and wanting you more and more each moment. Visions of ecstasy, bringing me to places that I told myself I'd never be. But this time I'm living in the moment.
just won't ever get sick of that song. That is Moments by Fine Life. Brand new today. We're honoured to be the station that got the exclusive premiere to their song and their music video. That was the TKR, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub. And yeah, that was... We've had some good moments today, haven't we, John?
We really, really have. And you know what? I'm very, very impressed with that band. Very impressed with them. You know what? I definitely think I'm going to check out some more of their stuff. That's for sure.
Do it at Fine Life Music on all social medias. Go check them out. Give them a thumbs up. Watch that music video. And do the thing that you should be doing instead of doom scrolling, you crazy kids.
Stop doom scrolling, people. Bad, just not good for you.
You need to be doing boom scrolling instead, which is now a thing I've just made up. What it means, pfft, hell if I know, but it really doesn't matter. Well, that's all the time we've got time for. Until we have more time tomorrow for Wunderkammern Wednesdays, which is a German word for cavern full of treasures, because Wunderkabinett, well, we've got too many wonders to fit in just a single cabinet. That'd be ludicrous.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord, indeed, I can't change.
Why do I have a feeling like we're going to be apologizing for something else tomorrow?
Apologizing? That's ludicrous. If you're going to stick around on Indie 101.5, our sister station, up next is Atlanta on Fire. Then at 10 o'clock, you will get UK Beats with DJ Kondik. It's going to be good. And or you can stick around for a slightly smaller rotational playlist on the CCAN radio app while I restart this computer because, well, it needs a break. And we're going to have a break.
I think you both need some sleep and then to reset.
There's plenty of time for sleep when I'm dead. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with the Kindness Revolution Morning Show and the North Cafe Project at 6. Bye, John.
Bye, Gizmo.
Have a good one.
See you, people.